Okay, I think we're live. Hello, everyone. This is Audrey Lane from the PopCon International Film Festival. I am the director and programmer.
And I'm George Lane. I'm the co-director and programmer of the PopCon International Film Festival.
Hi, and I'm Angie Sherrill, the Film Festival media manager.
Hi, I'm Kaylee. I didn't put my title, but I'm like an intern helper.
You're more than an intern. You're the super awesome, most bestest intern.
Yes.
I thought I just heard a ding that someone else popped in, but I'm not sure. So, we have someone watching. Hello, thank you. Welcome, and thank you for joining us. Okay, so we can get right to it because we are going to try to keep this short, sweet, and interesting. George, you can start.
All right, everyone. PopCon is going to be happening on June. Our film festival is going to start June 2nd, where we're going to have a preview night. Please attend there if you can. I understand it's a Thursday. After our preview night, where we'll have a 2-hour block of a feature film and some shorts, then we're going to take it to the PopCon kickoff party that's going to be at the Slippery in Indianapolis. It's Indy's oldest bar, so check that out. Enjoy us. Enjoy some good times and some good drinks with us. It's always a lot of fun.
So the cool thing about having the kickoff event on the Thursday is all of you guys that are coming in on Thursday to pick up your tickets, so you don't have to stand in line on Friday or Saturday. You can come pick up your ticket, stay for the screening, which is going to be really cool. We've got a indie filmmaker that has a sci-fi short, which is super cool. We have, now I'm having a brain lapse. We are having the North American premiere of a Doctor Who fan-related documentary, which is super amazing. They just did Sci-Fi London, which was their world premiere, and then they are coming to PopCon. So that is super, super cool. So make sure that you guys come between 6 and 8 and check out the kickoff night of movies and then the after party. Well, I guess official kickoff party.
Yes. All right, and then after that, so we're going to have a weekend we have 7 feature films. We have 55 short films throughout the weekend. So that's including, the Thursday preview night all the way to Sunday. You can come see us. We will be in room 109.
109
at the convention center, the Indiana Convention Center. Come check us out. We should be right across from registration. Let me see what else.
You'll see us. You won't be able to miss us.
Yeah.
Hey, Angie, why won't they be able to miss us?
Well, because we're going to have a couple of fantastic displays throughout the weekend to help represent some of the characters that are going to be visiting us in PopCon. And we're very excited about the work that's been put into all this display, but you will definitely not miss it.
Yeah, Angie's been pretty busy getting things ready and taking a lot of that on herself, which I love because you're so detail oriented. I just can't wait for us to put these together and for people to see them. Should we drop any clues to what we're doing? Without giving it away? What can we tell them? One word. Hat, maybe?
Yeah.
Bandana?
That's still general. It's just, a little. I don't know.
I don't know. I guess they'll just have to come and see for themselves. So, Kaylee, what are you most excited about for next weekend?
I have so much I'm excited about. I don't know. My favorite last year was like interacting with the film directors and stuff and getting to hear like their commentary on their films. So I'm really looking forward to that again this year.
Yeah, the Q&As are always especially fun just because sometimes you see a movie that's really intense or super scary and you're just like, oh man, this is kind of dark. And then you meet the filmmaker and they're just like the bubbliest, like most fun telling jokes that you've ever seen. And you're just like, okay, this is so not like the person that made this. It's like, so that's always fun. And there's always good stories of, set stories are always the best.
Yes, those are my favorite.
And speaking
about
of
you,
that,
Andy?
with days, we also are going to be having over 30 films that are going to be represented by both filmmakers and screenwriters. So there's going to be a lot of, yes, there's going to be plenty of people that you can end up talking to, networking. If you're an independent filmmaker and you're interested in meeting other filmmakers, you should come and work on your craft just by networking with these people, so you can just become a better filmmaker. Or there's a good possibility, because we frequently get this at our shows, is people collaborate together after meeting, and that's always a huge bonus to end up seeing people work together after one of our shows.
Yeah, that's one of the things I think every time we've done this is the friendships that are made, and the skills that people have. You know, you might have someone that's really good with special effects, or a really good writer, a really good, someone that can help you produce, someone that can connect you to people in your area. And it's really cool to see these relationships that are made at the convention. And then the next thing you know, these people are working together on a film, or they're calling their buddy and saying, hey, I need this for a shoot in 2 weeks. Can you help me out? Can you recommend anyone? So the networking is really important. Just one, so you maybe can get some inside view, and two, the friendships and relationships that, without a doubt, it happens every single time. So that's always something that makes me happy and makes me smile, when people build on these relationships.
Oh yeah, you guys remember me bringing business cards? I highly recommend.
What was that?
Bringing business cards, I highly recommend.
Yeah. And that's another thing that we're doing this year, is the filmmakers will actually be outside the film room, and they will be inside the vendor hall, just so you don't miss them if you didn't get a chance to talk to them before, if it was too busy, or maybe you were feeling shy at the moment and you're like, oh, okay, I'm going to go talk to them now. So we will have many opportunities for people to interact and ask questions, and just, stop and say hi. Now, new this year that we didn't do last year, we opened up the the film festival to include script writing. So we were really fortunate to get some amazing scripts, short and feature. And Angie, if I'm not wrong, I think which is so weird, we outnumbered, I think, feature scripts to short scripts like 2-1, maybe, or more.
Yeah, that is kind of an unusual trend, but yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, I thought that was kind of shocking. So, especially at the end, right before the deadline, and we're getting all these submissions in, and you're like, I know a feature. Oh, a feature. Okay, that's great. But it's a feature. We got so many features, and toward the end, we actually had to extend our notification date so we could give adequate time and attention to all those scripts, which was actually a good problem to have. We just didn't want to leave them waiting, but we kind of had to, because we got I think 5 features in the last 2 days.
Yeah.
Of the deadline. So it's like, yeah, we need a little bit more time, but it was so worth it. So worth it.
Yeah, we got some really great material.
I'm excited about that, which kind of segue into, we have an announcement to make, because the filmmakers don't even know this part. Do you want to start with that, Angie?
Now, assuming I'm taking your lead correctly, we're going to have the opportunity to do a couple of table reads.
Yep.
I believe, if I looked at the schedule, we're going to have one on Friday and one on Sunday. Does that sound?
So we're going to have one on Friday, the feature, and then because of the scripts that we chose, we are actually able to do 2 short script readings on Sunday. So that'll be fun.
Excellent.
Oh, and you can say which one you have.
Okay. Well, no, I'm really looking forward to all of them. They were just absolutely wonderful. But I know one of the shorts that we're going to be doing on Sunday is titled "The Scheme." It's was written by Diego Travelli, who is out of Italy.
And that's exciting. That was such a good little thriller. Oh my gosh, you kind of didn't see it coming. So I'm excited, you know, for people to hear that. It's really refreshing when you get so many good things that it's hard to kind of pick. So it's like, okay, drop in the bucket. We're picking up and we're just picking that. So congratulations, Diego. We are going to be reading The Scheme. And this was especially pleasing too, just because it ended up being a local short from screenplay writer, Jamila Jackson. She is actually an indie native, and her horror comedy short Crutch will be read on Sunday. And those readings will be between noon and 1. George, you want to do oh, never mind. You don't, we didn't give you that job. So right now we are going to do, except for Friday, 6 p.m. to 8 p.m., a live script read for the sci-fi thriller Efficiency. And what's really cool about that is the filmmakers will be the screenwriters will be in attendance. Yay. We didn't know that at the time. It's like, yay. And it's Matthew, I'm going to mess this name up. It's either Riffle or Rifle. I'm sorry, I should have asked ahead of time. Joshua Rifle and Zachary Hill, they're a team, a screenwriting team, and they actually have 2 official selections in this round, which is Efficiency and The Pinewood Man, which is pretty cool. I mean, 2 totally different scripts, but equally great feature screenplay. So super excited about that.
And what genre are those?
You completely broke up.
Genre of those screenings? What are?
I don't know, but it sounds like you're rapping.
I think he's asking what genre the scripts are.
Oh, how did you get that? Oh my gosh. Okay, so Efficiency is a sci-fi thriller. And Crutch is a horror comedy. And Angie, what would you say? I'd say that The Scheme is thriller.
Yeah, it's definitely a thriller. And it's a little futuristic. So I don't know that it's sci-fi necessarily, but definitely a futuristic thriller.
I like that title, futuristic thriller. I'm gonna have to change that before the last schedules go out. I like that. I need to write that down so I don't forget. Well, I don't have a pen. Futuristic thriller. That's
I'll
perfect.
try to remind you.
Okay. I love it. I love it. So let's see what else we got. George, what else you have on your list?
George is
George to come back into the room. Gosh darn it, we just can't get through one without technical difficulties, but I'll take it. At least we were on time. I logged in 15 minutes early because I am always the tech person and stuff just goes wrong. So, okay, so we've talked about the kickoff event, and I'm just going to reiterate the kickoff event because sometimes no matter how many times we say it, people don't know what's happening. So on Thursday, from 6 p.m. to 8 p.m. at the Convention Center, we are having a premiere kickoff night screening, 6 to 8. So if you're there picking up your passes early, make sure you stop by the film room. And then after that at 8, we will be heading to the Slippery Noodle, the oldest bar in Indiana. And they are going to have live music, blues, and we're going to have a good time, listen to some music, have some food. It was really cool because last year, I think it was all of the Power Rangers were there. And oh my gosh, there was like 3 or 4 other celebrities, and I can't even remember. And that is very bad of me. But it was actually pretty packed. So, and the other thing, can't believe we didn't say this yet. So all weekend long at the Slippery Noodle, and You don't have to be 21. You can go in and get really good food. They have a great menu. They are giving free admission to PopCon attendees all weekend. So show your wristband or your lanyard and you get free admission all weekend. So yay to that. And you can get some good grub as well. And we have a PopCon inspired drink menu. Oh, how could we forget that?
Oh my God, I wasn't sure if they were going to do that again. Yes, I'm so excited.
Of course. Yeah. That's kind of like, I don't know. It's always fun to plan the drink menu around the celebrities and the movies and TV shows represented. And right off the top of my head, we can go ahead. I don't know if George is trying to get in here or not, but I don't see him. We have a drink called the Sonic Boom.
Nice.
So I'm excited about that. Probably can't drink it, but just knowing that it's there and it's called Sonic Boom is pretty cool. So we've got like several drinks and a couple of shots, adult beverages. So that'll be fun. I'm not sure what is happening.
Let myself in the studio.
You're not popping up there. That's why I didn't let you in. You're not there.
I'm not there.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I'm in the waiting room.
So. Okay. Let's see. Trying to find George. I don't see him. He's gonna. I know it's like where is he? I don't know what's happening.
World.
Like I really don't know what's happening right now. Of course, we couldn't get through this unscathed. It's fine. It's what's expected. It's technology.
It wouldn't be the same without it.
Well, it's just us goyles now, so we can talk about George while he's not in here. I literally don't know why. Ah, there he is. There you go. Welcome back.
Yeah.
I think is it our Wi-Fi?
Probably.
I don't want to talk about said name of said service, but I don't know.
So we were multiple genres. We have documentaries, action, horror, thrillers, sci-fi, thrillers. What am I forgetting one?
We are what was that? Comedy, animation. Yes.
Yeah. So sweet. A little something for everybody.
It is a little something for everyone. So one of the big films we are doing, whoa, man, we are screening all day Saturday. We're starting really early. We're starting at 9 because we have a animated, I'd say it's an animated action adventure film from Taiwan called Potent Dogs. And it's long, but it's amazing. It's so good. It is subtitled, but honestly, there's so much good stuff happening in there. I don't think the kids that can't read that fast or, will even care because it's just so much fun. It went so quick when I watched it. And I was like, oh my gosh, this is over already, but it's a long one. So it's really cool. I love it. It's nominated for several awards. Including Best Animation and Best Feature. So that's pretty awesome. So we are starting early. And then our first 2 blocks are kind of a mix of some light Goosebumps-esque horror and like some family and some adventure. We have a film called Dragon Blue that I just know everyone's going to love. It just reminds you of getting up on Saturday and watching cartoons or like your kids' shows and kind of hanging out, eating cereal and stuff like that, not giving a hoot about anything because you're a kid and you didn't have bills to pay. So that's why it is called Why We Love Saturdays. And we have block 1, part 1 and part 2. So that'll be a nice block to like come and sit for a little bit when you need a break, or if you just want to be able to bring the kids in, and it's kind of like universal for everyone. There's nothing that's, too out there yet. We're going to save that for a little later. I'm going to start to go dark and deep and thrillery and sci-fi and horror-y and all that stuff. Horror-y.
Get them kids out.
Horror-esque. That's a better word, I guess.
Now, during my brief excursion from the space here, did we cover the panels that are going to be happening? And if
I
not,
did not cover the panels.
Angie, if you can go over them.
Yeah. No, we've got a couple of really good filmmaker panels scheduled. Friday, Audrey, you're going to take on, was it First Time Filmmaker 101?
First time filmmaker. Yep.
Yes.
That's it.
So that's going to be a great panel for anybody who's getting started or just is interested in maybe thinking about getting started. And then we're going to follow that up on Saturday with I'm going to host Know Your Fest, which is a great little panel. Once you've made your film and you're going to go out there and figure out the best film festivals and how to do that to take your film to the next level.
Yeah, and just to segue back to that, this is both of these panels are going to be a good opportunity for people that are wanting to not only break into filmmaking, but also those that are on the other side and want to perform in films. There's a lot that people need to know on the other side as well. So it's a really good panel because when we did one similar to this before, we had a good mix of people that were industry as far as filmmakers and people that were on the other side that were writers and performers that, sometimes you have questions. You don't know, should I, accept this role if XYZ is in place? Or, if I do this, how does this affect me? Where do I go next? Do I do an IMDb? How do I get, representation, or do I need representation? How do I find people in my local community that are making films? How can I learn? So there are just so many facets to indie film. And indie film, it's not always indie film. I think people have a lot of beliefs maybe about what indie film is, but it covers such a wide gambit of, you can have super micro, no budget, all the way to indie film is still considered if it's under $1 million. So you've got so many things in that span. That's a lot of information, and that's a lot of things to know. And it's ever changing. So that's one thing we try to keep up on too, are all the changes that constantly occur in this industry. And just to have the information there. Angie, your panel is going to be fun. I think that's really like one of my favorites too, is Know Your Fest, because there's so much good information that
some of that information changes every so often. So it's a really it's a fun one to go back and revisit from time to time. And especially because everybody's out there doing it a little differently. So to take different viewpoints, it's always a fun topic to cover.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. Let's see. I think we've covered mostly everything. There's only one thing I can think of. I don't know why you rotated. Is the award ceremony. That's going to be fun as well. So, the awards went pretty good last year, but we think they're going to go fantastic this year. So we are giving away 24 awarded categories. I know it sounds like a lot, but when you have a genre convention and film fest like ours, it is really hard to say, here's 10 awards and all of these films have to fit within these parameters and we're going to award it that way. So it sounds like a lot, but when you break it down and you have, we do kind of the regular best feature, best short, best director, best actor, actress, all of the things that you're used to. But PopCon likes to roll a little differently. So we have thrown some other things in there, like best hero, best villain. Oh, Angie, one that you really wanted to do too, and we were like, yes, absolutely is.
The stunts.
Oh, we have not done that one, but we're gonna try. Oh man. Oh look, we might have a surprise for that one. But no, production design. That was one that
Yes.
we really wanted to do, and I have to say, I think that might have been one of the hardest to judge for.
I'm always kind of keeping an eye out for that because that's one of my little I don't want to call it a pet peeve, but one of my little quirks.
Mhm.
So yeah, when it came time, there were several that did really well with it
Yeah.
that came to mind immediately.
Yeah, and that's
So
why
I'm
it's nice when we do it as we go, as we watch, because it is challenging. Oh, what's one of the other new ones we get? Oh, so this is our first time for best comedy. Yeah, and ironically, we could not do a best documentary because we didn't have enough viable films, and we lost one to distribution. Cry, but we actually lost a couple of it, but that's kind of the nature of this business. But when those do come about, it's going to be really great to see those films and say, oh, we remember when. And then we change, oh my gosh, music video, and now we have, oh my gosh, what did we, now I'm having a brain lapse. I know we were able to do, we have, previously we had best horror thriller because they kind of meshed together, but this cycle we had so many thriller movies we were able to separate them out, which was really cool. And then adding the comedy was great too. So we've got a lot of awards, and it's going to be really fun to give them out. And it's nice that each genre is represented in just about every award category. So that's nice. So you're not looking at all one type of, unless it's those designated genres like thriller, comedy, and horror, and everything else. You've got animated films that are nominated for other categories and vice versa. And that's the nice thing I like about this, is you can have a film that can be best short, but it also can be best animated or best whatever. So that's actually kind of nice because they don't have to stay to one specific area.
And I know back to your brain log there. I don't remember if this was a newer category or not, but I know it kind of went along with the production design was also the costuming.
Oh yes, best costuming. Yeah. Oh, and ensemble cast. That's the other one too. Yeah, which is, that one was fun to do too. Because it's that when you see that chemistry and those things that are going on in that video, but we had so many. That was another hard one to pick also because there were so many good viable films. So Kaylee, are you still presenting?
Absolutely, if the opportunity presents itself.
Of course. It's going to be fun. I'm so excited to set dress with you and do all this, to do everything. I'm excited. Like, just getting prepared is always stressful, but like as our team meets every week and we talk about these things, it's just, trying to be prepared. I'm just so excited for people to see these films and just kind of see the kind of fun we're, gonna have, and keep it light. And there's going to be so many people. Just the event itself, oh my gosh. So before we jump off here, let's talk about some of the things going on the other side. Whew. So people, I hope you're listening. If you haven't seen it, then your head has been in the sand. PopCon is doing its own version of the Squid Games. Okay. So not only are they doing their own version of the Squid Games, the winner gets a lifetime pass to horror up to. Where did that come from? They're gonna kill me. I hope Chris and Carl. But yeah, so that's super. I mean, can you imagine your favorite convention? You're just like, I don't have to worry about ever paying again. I've got a lifetime pass. So that is going to be really fun. I can't wait for people to see the events that they have planned. This is going to be so cool. Just kudos to the whole Squid Game committee that has been working on this for months and months and months. I think they started in November. So just to know that, all that time that's been put in, which it's really awesome. I'm trying to think what else. I mean, gosh, there's gaming, there's the gaming competitions, there's so many workshops and panels. I'm going to make sure I didn't mute George and that he can.
No, I'm not muted.
Oh, you're back. Great. Okay.
I'm back for about maybe 2 minutes.
George, help me. I'm leaving things out too. So I just talked about the Squid Games and the Lifetime Pass, the gaming competitions. Oh, the podcast awards, the cosplay contest, which is always a favorite. And we are secretly scoping out and looking for any Doctor Who related costuming. We want to make sure we get pictures of that. And by the way, if anyone wants to come dressed in costume on Thursday to the premiere of the Doctor Who documentary that we're screening, North American premiere again, by the way, we would love to get some pics of you guys on the red carpet in your Doctor Who related outfits or themes, anything. That would be fun. So
we'll be having laser tag.
Yes.
I'm trying to remember if there's any other rooms that I might be forgetting about.
I know we've got a lot of workshop rooms where they're going to be showing you how to make everything from doing cosplay to figurines and painting and sculpting, like the little figurines and stuff like that. There are literally dozens of panels that you can find at popcon.us.
Saying you.
Oh, me.
Angie.
Oh, me and Angie. Well, those are our panels for the for Film Fest, but there's so many panels that are going on, period. So we always tell people, plan your time. Make sure you go and look at the schedules, look at the trailers. We've had trailers up for over a month. So look at the trailers, check out the films you might want to see, then plan your day. A lot of times people come in there to see one or two movies and they end up watching the entire block, which is great. That's absolutely amazing. But if you take a little time to plan, make sure you schedule in meal breaks. I mean, it's going to be a busy day. And if you get overwhelmed or if you just want to sit and chill, you can always come and sit and chill in the screening room and watch some films and get to relax and kind of get out of the lights. Because I'm a big light person. When there's too many lights, sometimes they start to give me a headache and I start to get a little hot and frustrated just because it's too much halogen light. So the film room is always nice and it's cool and it's dark and you can sit and relax and enjoy some movies. Now, we can't be responsible if you get, too scared by anything you see or you laugh yourself silly, but, that'll be on you. But you are more than welcome to come and chill and hang out with us. So
come join us and find a little gem that you never thought you might see.
And get to hear some dope Q&As because, like I said, like Kaylee said, that's one of the best things is like just interacting with the filmmakers and being able to hear, the things that went into making that movie, good, bad, or ugly. It's always a process.
Yeah.
I mean, we will have our screenwriters there as well that you can chat and talk to. That's going to be awesome. And again, those live script reads are going to involve people from our local community. And, it's going to be a lot of fun. Oh, and gosh, we have 10 project. Wait, that's wrong. We have 15 projects. I'm sorry, from in between screenwriters and filmmakers that will be screening throughout the weekend. So make sure that you check the schedule. Those are identified by Indiana. So make sure that you come in and support your local screenwriters and filmmakers. They would love to have you there. I'm sure they would love the feedback. And if you enjoyed their project or not. I think we about covered everything. George, you got anything else or any?
Other than everyone's just independent show you're going to be speaking to there, this person, filmmakers, it'd be the next, like I said, James Gunn was originally just doing films. And look at he's doing Guardian. He's done the Guardians of the Galaxy films. He's done the recent, I think the Suicide Squad film. Like, just this is what you could be meeting right now at the earliest stages. Keep that in mind, and that's exciting. Just doing a lot of these at this is very exciting and interesting. So do come out, do meet people, and have a good time.
Yep. Kaylee, anything from you?
Just kind of like, yeah. I listen to a lot of EDMs. That's how I'm translating what George says. Yeah, just kind of like you never know who you're gonna meet here, and something like Angie's panel is so incredibly valuable to early filmmakers. Like, you have no idea what kind of lucrative opportunity that is. People in the industry don't often come out and say, this is what the industry is about. So it's a great opportunity. So if you're even a little bit interested in film, just come chat about it.
Yep. Angie?
I'm super excited. This will be my first time of actually being able to come physically in person to PopCon. So
Yay.
I'm super excited about that. And I can't express enough that you need to come spend some time with us over on the Film Fest side, because you're going to have fun there. No matter when during the weekend you make it over, I can promise you're going to have fun.
Absolutely. I agree with that. We're excited to see you all next week. It's going to be a good time. Until then, everybody, stay safe, get geared up, eat your Wheaties. It's going to be a busy week next week. And we are all very excited to see you, and all very thankful that you are choosing to spend your weekend with PopCon. We will see you guys next week. Bye. In broadcast.